Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Ehtesham Al-Haq, and in the coming lectures we will be discussing about the ISLM analysis. In the ISLM analysis, the I stands for investment, S stands for saving, L is the demand for money, and M the supply of money. So IS is representing the goods market equilibrium, whereas LM representing money market equilibrium. Let's first talk about the goods market equilibrium for today's lecture. Now on this slide you are seeing three equations: aggregate supply, which is representing the total output in the economy; aggregate demand, that is consists of the consumption and investment expenditure; and two-sector economy. Now the first equation is national income identity. Aggregate supply or output, it will leads to the generation of the income for the factor of production, and income is either consumed or saved. So that's why the second equation on the left side, that aggregate supply representing C, capital C for consumption and capital S for saving. Now how aggregate demand in two sector is generated. So people are either making consumption expenditure, or they are going to investment also, expenditure on goods and services for generating future income. So we can cancel out C from the second equation, and we will be reaching to the third equation, that saving equal to investment. So dear students, you have to remember that at the equilibrium level of national income, saving equal to investment. So if there is increase in saving, it will lead to increase in investment, and similarly if increase in investment is witnessed, so it will lead to increase in saving. Now let's move on to the derivation of the IS curve. On these slides we have two graphs. In the upper one, on vertical axis, we are measuring injections and withdrawals, and if you remember, injections are investment and withdrawals are saving, as we are taking some of income from the economy, so it is withdrawals. In the lower one graph, on vertical axis, we are measuring rate of interest, and on the horizontal axis of both graphs, we are measuring national income. The rate of interest and investment is inversely related, and let's assume that that rate of interest is R1. So for that, the corresponding level of investment is I1. This function is the saving function, And as on horizontal axis we have national income, so it is positively sloped as saving depends upon income. As income increases, saving level in the economy will also increase. This is that corresponding level of investment for rate of interest R1, and it is irrespective of the national income. Now where I1 and S1 function intersect each other, so that's our equilibrium income. Let's mark this as Y1. This Y1 we are getting because of rate of interest R1. So mark the combination of R1 and Y1 as point A. Now for any reason there is decrease in the rate of interest from R1 to R2. So we know that the investment and rate of interest is negatively related. So there will be increase in the investment level from I1 to I2. Now as the level of investment has increased from I1 to I2, so as we discussed in two sector economy earlier, so saving has to increase from S1 to S2 to have the national income equilibrium in the national income. So the higher level of investment I2 and higher level of saving S2, we are moving from I1 level to Y2 level of national income. Y2 is greater than Y1. We got this Y2 level of national income because of the lower rate of interest R2. So in the lower graph, this combination of R2 and Y2, and mark this intersection of R2 and Y2 as B. Now when we joining point A and B, we are getting the IS curve. This curve can be defined as a curve showing different combination of rate of interest and level of national income at which investment equal to saving. Now if you look into this curve, it is negatively sloped, so it means that rate of interest and national income level are inversely related, and this is because of the investment function, as we know that investment function is negatively related with the rate of interest. So if there is increase in the rate of interest, investment level will be low, and that low level of investment will leads to low level of national income. Dear students, allow me to remind you once again about the IS curve and goods market equilibrium. That's why we are calling the IS curve as goods market equilibrium, because we have started from the goods market, and in earlier slides we have talked about the aggregate supply and aggregate demand, and you know that aggregate supply and aggregate demand describes about the production and consumption of goods and services. So at equilibrium level, aggregate demand must equal to aggregate supply, and at that point we are getting the equilibrium level of national income. So that's why this ice curve is representing the goods market equilibrium. I hope you have understand today topic, and if you have any question, please write your questions, upload to KSMS, or you can email your question directly to me on my official email ID. Thank you very much.